Flying Bird TapTap, the Woodpecker and the Song of the Forest. Once upon a time, in a peaceful place called the lush green forest, where the sun woke everyone up with golden rays every morning and the rivers sang cheerful babble, babble, songs, there lived a tiny woodpecker. In this beautiful forest, every tree had its own story, and every flower had its own scent. And right there lived a tiny woodpecker known for his bright red feathers and fast beak. His name was TapTap. TapTap got his name from the tap-tap-tap sound he made every morning on the trees. He didn't just peck to build nests, he protected the trees by eating the bugs inside them, and sometimes he played special rhythms to send messages to other animals in the forest. TapTap was a very energetic woodpecker. As soon as he woke up every morning, he would flap his wings flutter flutter, fly to the top of the tallest tree, and watch the sunrise. One afternoon, a strange silence fell over the forest. Even the wind stopped whispering. TapTap looked around from the top of his favorite oak tree and saw a small, grey cloud slowly descending upon the forest. This was no ordinary cloud. It was the fog of forgetfulness, the gloomy fog that made everyone forget things. As the fog spread, the animals in the forest became confused. Little Walnut the squirrel couldn't find the acorns he had hidden and started to cry because he had forgotten where they were. Little Scurry the mouse forgot the way to his nest and was running back and forth aimlessly. Even the wise owl had forgotten where he put his glasses. TapTap saw that his friends were in trouble and wanted to help. Tap, 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 he called out, but his voice got lost in the fog. He started pecking on the trees, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. This time, he struck with a different rhythm. Every peck created an echo inside the fog. When Walnut the squirrel heard TapTap's sound, he perked up. This rhythm. This is TapTap's sound. I wonder what he is trying to say. TapTap started making steady, slow, and clear pecks on the tree trunk with his beak. Tap, 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 tap. With every peck, the light of helpfulness coming from TapTap's heart brightened the inside of that grey fog. Walnut the squirrel followed that light and found the acorns whose location he had forgotten due to the fog. Scurry the mouse listened to TapTap's rhythm and found the path to his nest through the bushes that looked like a maze. Even the wise owl remembered with TapTap's rhythm and found his glasses right under his wing. TapTap guided all his friends in the forest and gave them hope. Thanks to his little rhythms, all the animals calmed down and found the right way. As the fog slowly lifted, the animals of the forest gathered around TapTap. Thank you, TapTap, they said all together. If it weren't for your rhythm, we would have been lost in this fog. TapTap understood that day that even the smallest peck of a beak, when done at the right time, could save a whole forest. One didn't need to be very big or very strong to help, just wanting to help was enough. When night fell completely, the fog of forgetfulness had vanished entirely. Thousands of stars were shining in the sky. TapTap curled up in his nest in his favorite oak tree. He had tapped so much and flown so much that day that he was very tired. He tucked his beak between his feathers. His breathing slowed down. Tap, tap. Like the heartbeat of the tree, rhythmic and calm. TapTap's heart was beating like a tiny orchestra. Tap, tap, tap. tap. The forest fell silent. Only the stars were shining brightly, and the moonlight was filtering through the leaves. Dreaming that all the forest animals were smiling at him, TapTap drifted into a sound sleep. Good night, TapTap. Good night, helpful woodpecker.